I love hearing you talk about retrospective review. As you know, the IAA has submitted a letter to Chairman Clayton with our ideas for retrospective review. We talked about the areas of advertising, pay-to-play, custody, electronic delivery, treatment of small businesses, and accredited investor definition. We were very pleased to see that the Commission's regulatory flexibility agenda included two of those items, advertising and accredited investor, for work in the coming years. Perhaps not on the short-term agenda, but at least on the agenda. From your perspective, how should the Commission go about a retrospective review, and what kinds of items might you think are ripe for such a review in the investment advisor area?
Well, I think you gave a great list there of things that we should look at. I think for different rules, you might go about it differently. One approach is to do a concept release where you just put it out there and say to people, give us your ideas on what needs to change. That might be something to do in the advertising space because obviously things have changed a lot. And so it would be great to hear what the challenges are so that we can then figure out how to address those, figure out what's still working, what's not. But again, it's one of these things where you need to come and tell us, these are the things about the rule that aren't working. These are the things that you should focus on. That's helpful. But a concept release is one way to generate that kind of a conversation. I will say the accredited investor standard is something that I hope that we do address. As a person who really believes strongly in economic liberty, the accredited investor standard is not something I'm a huge fan of. But I think we should look for ways to give people who don't have a lot of money but who are very sophisticated the opportunity to be accredited investors. So I think maybe there'll be some appetite for doing some broadening in those ways.